I could build a spaceship.
Hello and welcome to Space Doc Jury Minisode. I'm Lee.
I'm Peter.
And I'm Andy.
And this week we are going to be talking about, we're going to be talking about Independence Day Resurgence.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you may have seen, if you were following us on Twitter, that we went to see it last week. And
Can I just ask, who thought that was a good idea?
Who suggested it?
Wasn't me. Initially, I thought you were trying to talk me into watching the new Star Trek film. So.
No, that's next week. But,
Yeah, don't worry. After seeing your reaction just to watching the Rihanna trailer, I think
that was a bad start.
Never mind his reaction. What about your reaction, Lee?
Yeah, I wanted to swap seats. Sitting beside Pete while he slowly drove his nails into the arm of the chair beside me was kind of a frightening thing to behold. Oh dear. Well, anyway, yes. So we all went to see Independence Day Resurgence, which is in the cinemas as of last week, and you have no doubt either seen it or you're waiting on our opinion to see it.
You crazy fools!
You idiots. In which case, this is only a quick minisode, really, isn't it? So
yeah.
let's go around the table. Pete, what did you think of it?
It had its moments, but most of those entertaining moments consisted of me going, "Did they really think that dialogue would do?" It was shockingly bad, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
it was appalling.
I mean, literally, they say at one point somebody says to another character who's in a coma. What's the line? It's something like,
"You've been in a coma for 20 years."
Yeah, like you tell somebody in a coma that. It was just what? Just
No.
So dumb.
No,
dumb beyond belief.
My favorite line is the lines where you can predict how it's going to end.
Yeah.
I remember sitting in the pub afterwards and actually saying the lines to Darren, who joined us after the screening, and him actually completing the lines without having actually seen the film.
Yeah, that level of sophistication.
Yes,
Oh.
yes. I didn't save the world. I didn't fight them to save the world. I fought them to save my daughter. My daughter. Yay! Oh God.
Yeah. The thing is, the original Independence Day is in no way a classic film, but it knows exactly what it is trying to be. It goes, "You're just here to watch a load of aliens blow up shit. So here's a nice countdown timer. When it gets to 0, we're going to blow up shit. And then we're going to do some stuff and beat the aliens. Woohoo! Fuck yeah, America."
Yep.
Whereas this one is all like, oh, wait, no, we have these... All this sort of technology. And there's aliens, but no, wait, they're not really the bad aliens. But no, here come the bad aliens. And oh no, all these people now have to die. And but wait, there's the Queen alien. If we kill the Queen alien, but no, she's not dead. And is
because that's a stunning original idea, isn't it? Let's have a Queen alien.
Yeah.
I mean, that was just astounding. I can't think where they got that from.
I would have given this film a lot of points if when they killed the Queen alien, nothing changed.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I could really do without the it's the Queen trope. I really could. And if we kill the one thing, all these 100 under the minion things all die.
Do we have First Contact to blame for this trope?
No, we have aliens to blame for this trope.
Yeah.
First Contact
doesn't. When she dies, the aliens don't stop.
Well, no, but their reproductive cycle stops, which effectively means that when you blow up the base at the end, effectively that's the end of them. You're never getting any more.
Yeah, sure. But anyway, in this case, it's not that the reproductive cycle stops. No, everything just stops. It's like the aliens forget how to alien.
Yeah. Yeah,
should have mentioned the spoilers at the beginning of this, but fuck it.
No. If you're listening to this, I kind of imagine that you were.
We really can't spoil this for you. You could have guessed every single bit of this film without seeing it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the thing with this is it's not just cheesy B movies are predictable and fun because they're predictable, but this is predictable without being fun. And
I mean, all right, the dialogue in the original wasn't exactly Shakespearean, but it was fun.
By comparison, it was.
It was. Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, it wasn't that brainless. This was just painful.
They do spend an awful lot of time reminding you that Will Smith's not in this film as well.
Yes.
Every other shot.
The opening moment, yeah.
It's a painting of Will Smith or a shot or...
Sir not appearing in this film.
Yeah, very, very much Sir not appearing in this film.
Yeah.
I can't even really give the effects, say the effects are great, because they're really not.
No, the worst thing with the effects, there was a thing before we went to see it, a couple of days before, where there was an advert for the Euro football sports ball thing, Eurovision sports ball. I can't remember what the bloody thing is, and they had Jeff. I nearly said Jeff Buckley. Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Waddle?
Jeff Daniels? No, Jeff Goldblum. And he's saying, go out there and I'll win this thing and all this sort of thing. He's doing his usual Goldblum thing. And I sat there watching the advert, apart from, literally curling up in cringe mode. But I sat there thinking, that's really bad green screen. That's really, really bad. Everything around the edge of the character looks soft and pretty naff and not very... Oh, my microphone just disappeared there. And pretty naff. And then I thought, well, okay, well, at least it's a TV advert. They're just sticking stuff in between, behind him. He's just standing on a green screen in the middle of, Sheen or somewhere like that. And then all of a sudden, we went to see the film, and it looks exactly the bloody same. He looked like a weatherman. Pretty much every set had the characters looking like weathermen. Standing on some really soft background, all blown out and naff, and then all around the edge of their hair was all fuzzy and soft and like someone had smeared like half a ton of Vaseline all over the lens, but except where the characters were. It looked like that naff Wing Commander game with Malcolm McDowell and bloody Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
Absolute shite.
And when they did come up with some good stuff, I mean, there were occasional moments where you thought, oh, now this is going to go to an interesting place. Like quite early on, there's the African tribe that we find out have been fighting the aliens since the first film. And it's a sort of kind of matter of survival of the fittest or something, and they've eventually managed to kill them all at great loss to the tribe. And, oh, well, that sounds really interesting. There's all skulls on sticks and stuff. I mean, it's all very 2D, not very sophisticated stuff, but it's at least an interesting idea. But they don't explore that any further. And then later on, they end up on the mothership, and it's a whole environment. Initially, you think
it goes a little Apocalypse Now for one shot.
Yeah, they're underwater. There's a water bit, and there's like all these crops and stuff. And you think, oh, this could be quite interesting. They're going to explore this, the next second they're just crawling out again. It's like, oh, God.
Yeah.
No, the next minute they're taking a piss on the platform because reason.
Yeah. That was the thing. Everything just happened not because there was an actual script reason, but because it would be good on screen. So you have one of the nominal heroes, Liam Hemsworth, a.k.a. we couldn't afford Thor, he was busy. He's one of the pilots, and they're hiding on this mothership, and they've got to get out, and they've got to join the fight, and they want to get these new alien fighters and all this kind of stuff. And what happens? They're sneaking onto the thing, and then he turns around and says, "Hold on, I'll distract them for you." And it's like, you don't need to. No one's seeing you. And all it is just a scene to have him essentially repeat the, is the fat lady singing? Wave, smile and wave, boys. You have no idea what's coming. Scene from the original film. And he just stands there on a platform, waves at these aliens in a control tower, and then goes for a piss in front of them. And immediately alerts everyone to his presence, and so then you have to have a gunfight while he's sort of presumably zipping himself up running for a fighter. It's just pointless. The whole film is dumb and pointless. In fact, the only good thing about this film for me was a scene set again, because we have to follow this film entirely, it has to follow Independence Day entirely to the letter. Where you're following survivors after the initial attack, and one set of survivors is a bunch of kids who are in a car, and you cut to inside the car, and there's a dog, and that dog has the most startled look on its face I have ever seen on any dog. It's a proper internet meme. When this scene comes out, you're going to see it. This dog has this kind of, you know, sometimes when you know someone's shocked because you can see right round the whites of their eyes. The dog has that look, and it has its tongue hanging out. And actually, that dog looked exactly like I did all the way through that film. Watching it, it's just the dumbest looking thing. And you know what? It's the best actor in the entire film.
It's true. It is. This. I suppose I could sum it up using another Jeff Goldblum line from another film. They were so obsessed over whether or not they could do a thing, they didn't stop to think whether or not they should. That's kind of sums up the film for you right there. It's just like, why now, 20 years later, decide you have to make an Independence Day sequel?
Yeah. And, you know, seeing as we've already dropped the spoiler bomb, I guess, there's the only seemingly original thing that comes out of the entire film is a secondary species that turns up, you know, apparently to help us out. And it is basically a complete and utter rip-off of the premise from a film from a video game called Destiny.
Yeah,
where a massive orb turns up and protects the Earth using its technology and says, "Hey, guess what? We know there's other aliens coming, but we can protect you." And then, oh, my presence here has alerted other aliens to our presence. Hell, they're coming for us now. And so, yeah, that's in the video game Destiny. So if you played Destiny and you think, "Oh, I've seen this before somewhere," then sure enough, you have.
But wait, Lee, 2 words for you.
Go on.
Interstellar travel.
Oh.
Yeah, they set up the sequel as well.
I literally just set out the sequel for the third film, how it was set out in the film.
Yeah, but the thing with that was literally, it was like, I want to see that film. Why am I not seeing that film? You know, the whole thing is kind of implied that this benign alien force is come here to teach us and other aliens that have been deposed by this locust horde, you know, to another planet to make a small rebellion and teach them how to sort of fight these aliens effectively. And you think, why didn't we have that? Why didn't we have this benign alien turn up and go, "Hey guys, you want to come and help us? And we'll have a big rebellion against a mighty empire." Oh, hold on. That sounds familiar.
Okay, now, do you want me to make you spit your drinks out, gentlemen?
Uh-oh.
I read a report. 20th Century Fox are smarting a little bit because they recently lost a certain big science fiction franchise to the House of Mouse. So they would like Independence Day to be their new Star Wars.
They might like to.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I'll have to come up with better crud than this, I tell you.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, fans of Brent Spiners' arse might enjoy this film.
Oh yeah. If you
That's doing Anne-Marie, isn't it?
Well, no.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you watched Lost in Translation and you thought, yeah, that opening scene with Scarlett Johansson's arse in a sheer pair of panties being focused on for 5 minutes wasn't quite sexy enough. You know what it needs? It needs her to be replaced by Brent Spiner. Then this is the film for you.
Yeah. Also, it's a great film for fans of old men driving boats in front of tidal waves.
yeah. If you want,
which was a brilliant comic moment that I'm not sure whether it was supposed to be.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The most overly stereotypically Jewish person driving a boat, going, "Oy vey, why did I buy the boat already?" As a 20-mile high tidal wave sweeps towards something that looks like a pedalo.
Yeah.
That was. I don't know if it was meant to be intentionally comic or just the line was supposed to be comic, but God, when that happens, and he's literally doing he's sort of pointing straight down on the side of this tidal wave. It's just like
holding onto the steering wheel. He may as well have his feet dangling at the back, really.
Yeah, it was not great. And I've got to say, generally speaking, I really wasn't impressed with any of the ships we saw. They were all a bit pants.
No.
I mean, to be honest, the most impressive set piece that I saw was the ship from the original film that was landed. I thought, that's interesting. I'd like to see more of that. But it's
I
there
quite
for like
like
one
the-
shot, and then
I quite
it's
like the tug. Tug was all right.
The
well,
tug.
there you go, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. There's a damning indictment of the tugs if I heard one.
Yeah.
Coming soon to Space Dock, I'm sure. Oh wait, no, it's not eligible because it's not Interstellar.
Oh, it is.
Now between the moon and the Earth doesn't count.
No, that's true. Well, in theory, they presumably can go out as far because they say that they've got a base on Saturn.
Oh well, yeah. Well, there you go. There you go, Pete. You can bring the tug at some point.
Yeah.
I'll pass.
Yeah. So overall, if you're thinking of going to see this film, go in with majorly low expectations and one of those nice little hemorrhoid pillows. Because your
Also,
arse
it would
will
help
go
if you
numb.
haven't watched the first film for about 20 years.
Or indeed ever, actually. If you've never seen the first one, this might be quite good.
Yeah. And if you've never seen Aliens or you've never...
It's like I've got a soft spot for Ghostbusters 2 because I saw it before Ghostbusters 1. As soon as I went to see Ghostbusters 1 afterwards, less so.
Yes, yeah. It's like those sad people who think that Alien Resurrection is a good idea. Yeah, it's just like, no. Put it down. Put the video down. Step away. But it's, this was just a shit film. It was really shit. I tell you what's really funny, though, that when we came out the cinema, we were waiting for Andy to, because he immediately ran for the toilet rather than carry on watching the credits.
I wasn't waiting for an end credit scene. I was like, credits on, right, I'm out. Boom.
Yeah.
Gone.
And basically we were waiting there, and there was a guy standing there, and there's me and Pete, and we're sort of standing there just going,
Shell shock.
yeah, what the bloody hell was that? And this bloke behind us went, well, I quite liked it. But, and
Did you have to hold him back, Pete?
we just
I helped push him in the bin.
we just hit him. No, but the
Eat
thing,
stale popcorn.
yeah, but the funniest thing was his daughter, who was, I would guess, about 10 or 11 or something like that. She came running towards him, and he went, "Did you like that?" And she went, "Nope," and they carried on walking. Yeah. So there you go. Even by 12-year-olds, admittedly low standards through lack of sort of cinematic knowledge.
Yeah, no, a 12-year-old would have been ashamed if they'd written this script.
Yeah.
So,
Well, it was pretty crap. It was really quite dull. And
I would give it one 1990s Apple MacBook out of 12.
I would give it one cigar and a fat lady singing.
yeah, and I'd give it one skid mark on a crusty pair of underwear worn by Brent Spiner.
Peter wins right there and then.
Yeah, there you go. You win the internet for today, Pete. So there you go. Did you like Independence Day Resurgence, or regurgitation as we were calling it in the pub by the end? Or did you not? Leave your thoughts, leave your comments on the Facebook group, which is facebook.com/group/spacedocjury, or tell us on Twitter, because at least one of us will be looking at it at any one time during the day, which is at spacedocjury. So, yeah, we'll leave it there, really.
But if you've enjoyed this, look out, because we will be going to see Star Trek. Oh, yes. We will be seeing Star Trek.
Yeah, whether or not Pete comes with us,
Yeah,
or Anne
they
Marie
will be
is...
seeing Star Trek.
And Org will be with us.
Yeah.
We just don't know which one.
Yeah, A-N other org.
Right, hit me.
TBA. So anyway, until next time, thank you very much for listening. Don't go and see Independence Day Resurgence, or if you do, you've been warned.
Yep.
Yeah, and we'll see you all next time. Until then, take care. Tatty bye.
Ta-ra.
Space Dock Jury is a production of 3 Angry Beards for GeekPlanetOnline.com.